How you doing? This is Zach Allen. We're going to try something a little bit new today. So I get a lot of emails from our subscriber list, and they've got different questions. So I thought I'd go through some of those and figure out the best way to answer them. So I thought a really interesting question, I kind of laughed when I first heard it, but somebody said, what's the best golf video out there to watch? Is it one of yours? Is it somebody else's? Like, I want to watch one video. What's the best one? So the best video you can watch is a video of your own golf swing, in my opinion, okay? So we've all got these smartphones in our pockets, and you really need to start by watching a video of yourself. Once you start to see your swing and your swing motion, all the videos that you watch after that, whether they my videos or other videos on YouTube or different channels, the Golf Channel, they're gonna make much more sense. But there's so many people that I meet on a daily basis that are watching tons of videos without ever seeing their own swing. So it's really simple. All you need to do is, I bought this off of Amazon. It's probably like a $20 tripod. You can keep it in your golf bag. You open it up, set it up at the driving range or wherever you practice. And this one even comes with a little Bluetooth remote. So you could see here, it doesn't take much. I would set this up either the down the line or the behind view and pretty much be ready to take a look at things. So I'd have it just like this, clip my phone into it. I used a couple different apps. There's one app that I really enjoy. It's called Swing Profile. I can leave a link to it also. The reason I like that one, it actually will record your swing without you hitting record. But this one does have a little remote that it comes with that I can just actually hit record as it's behind me or in front of me, and I'm not worrying about, editing down a bunch of, useless video of me walking back and forth to the camera. So that would definitely be a huge thing, Many students come to me every day that have watched my videos, and I'm really amazed at how many times they say, no, I've never seen a videotape of my own swing. Or maybe they'll say something like, oh, I saw a videotape of my swing a year ago, and they're going off of that 1 minute of watching it a year ago, and they're still trying to work on things. And it's really hard to figure out, like, am I coming over the top? Am I too far underneath? Is my swing too steep? Is my swing too shallow? Hooking, slicing, there's so many different instruction videos out there. Start with yours first, and from there, it'll be much easier to digest all the other videos. And you'll figure out that not every instruction video out there, even my own, right? They're not all for you. They're gonna be for somebody. It's based on your swing style and your swing type and the issues that you might be struggling with. Okay, so I know another thing that people, sometimes they don't want to watch videos of their own swing because you might think, well, okay, I'm going to look at a video of my swing, but I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what, I can tell my swing doesn't look right, but I really don't know what to see. I'm not a trained golf professional. What you always want to remember, it's pretty simple. The swing always works in threes. You're either one of three things. For example, at address. You're either too bent over, you're just right, or you're too upright. And you'd be surprised, but anybody, you don't have to have a trained eye, can pretty much see that and figure that out. You're too far from the ball, you're just right, you're too close to the ball. Say if you get back to the first position right here, your club face is too closed, your club face is square, your club face is open. Okay, if we go farther back in the swing, like say I'm at the top, my left arm is too upright, my left arm is, we'll say on my shoulder plane, and my left arm is below plane, okay? Now, not saying that there's not some preferences and matchups. You don't have to hit those spots, but it's a way for you to start looking at your swing and trying to figure out, okay, that's where my swing is. Is that fine, or do I want to change it, right? Because there's, we could have Dustin Johnson's wrist position. We could have Matt Kuchar's backswing down here that's really flat. Those things are all compatible matchups for them. Once you start seeing your swing consistently, you'll start figuring out what your matchups are, what your tempo is, what your rhythm is, all those things. So definitely spend the $20 or so, pick up something like this, or have somebody else do it. I think everybody I know has a smartphone, so it would be that simple. Okay, so that was one of the questions. The next question from a different person, they asked, what are the best golf shoes you could purchase nowadays? And I was like, oh, very interesting question too. So I started thinking about that. I've had all different types of golf shoes. One thing that I've kind of consistently noticed is a lot of different brands, say like these Nike Lunarlons, they're really building up the heel quite a bit. So if I took a measurement here of the heel footprint and how high it is, it's probably 1.25 inches compared to what's going on up here down where my toes would be. We're probably talking 1/2 inch to maybe slightly below 1/2 inch. So you get this sense the back end of this shoe is really raised up. And that's not always a very good thing. I'm not really sure why golf manufacturers are doing that. They're actually not the people teaching golfers. But there's so many people out there that struggle with early extension and all the pressure and weight going in towards their toes. Their right hip and right leg kicks up too soon. And from this view, you'll see even sometimes their left heel will be up off the ground as they're coming through. Their rotation stalls out. They don't turn too well. These would probably be the worst shoes to buy, okay? So somebody like that, if that's you and you're struggling with that issue, buy a shoe. I'll show you a couple links and a couple different pictures of other shoes that's got a much flatter sole, okay? So at least your foot is sitting on the ground level. You're not sitting up like this already. It's not gonna do you any favors. So thank you very much to the subscribers that posted those questions. If you wanna get on this email list, all you gotta do is click this link below and you can start putting questions up there. We've got all types of free content there that you don't see on YouTube. Articles that we email out, videos that we have. The first thing we do, we send you a free 3-part video series that talks about what I call the magic move, or how you can learn how to really consistently shallow the club in the downswing. Definitely take a part of that. There's a whole network of people that are really enjoying and improving their golf game. I'll see you next time.